Bootstrap Jumbotron. This is the part that we are going to understand in this tutorial. It actually helps you in displaying your contents as a summary on the top of the page, and that is why it is very important to know how to build this Bootstrap Jumbotron. So stay tuned and watch the video till end. Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. Today we are going to understand what is Bootstrap Jumbotron. Now, from our very previous tutorials we have learned a lot of things, such as how to create a collapsed drop down menu. Then we learned how to create this carousel image slider, and then we learned about Bootstrap accordion and setting animation delay into it in this manner, as we can see over here. Then we knew how to create these modals and how to insert videos into your Bootstrap HTML5 project. And there are a lot many things that we have clarified. Now this is the thing that we are going to know, we are going to learn in this tutorial. We are going to insert Bootstrap Jumbotron into this part. So let's proceed. Let's get back into our project, and here we will be typing as, here it is, we have created a class which will be known as Jumbotron. Now if we just create an h1 tag inside, get back to your project and reload, and you can see that a Jumbotron class has been produced over here. This is practically the Jumbotron project that has been created, that has been introduced over here. But this thing is practically indistinguishable. This is the first thing, and the second thing is it is practically spreading a lot. It is practically taking the whole width of your web page, and this is what we are going to rectify. This actually happened as we have used only this Jumbotron class, but we haven't introduced anything else. So this is now going to be rectified. But how? Don't use it over here. Use it here. Create a class container, and then you keep your Jumbotron class into that container and see what happens. Now just reload, and now you can see that your Jumbotron class is practically, this is not 100% width anymore. Press F12, open up your code inspector, click here. Now just hop into your right panel and see what are the exact properties. Those are practically being played into action in this particular case. While we are trying to create our Bootstrap Jumbotron, it has a border radius of 6 pixels and it has a background color of this one. So if we need to change it, here it is. Now this is a very much prominent one, and this is practically the .jumbotron class that is making all these differences. You may have observed, as you have used here container class, and then you are using a Jumbotron class inside this container. Hence you may observe that a 15 pixels padding is being observed over here from both the ends. If you want to use no padding class here, you need to use here another class which will be no padding, as we have created earlier. First of all, reload. That this is practically having no longer padding at the both end. So this is the thing. And what is the nature of this no padding element? No padding. Here we have set this no padding element to padding left 0 pixels and padding right 0 pixels, and the same exact selector name is being used with this container element. So that is why while executing this Jumbotron, it is practically imposing no more padding from both the ends, and that is what it is being executed over here. So this thing is clear. Now we have to use this class .jumbotron. So we just copy this class name. We get back to our custom.css. Right beneath this banner 11 caption, we are using this class Jumbotron, and here we are using the same background as we have used in this particular case. Copy this color code from here and paste it. Now let's get back to our project and see, and exactly the same thing that we have coded here. We have successfully changed these intrinsic properties, these physical properties up to this far. Now all we need to do, we need to make some more amendments. But first of all, I would like to make one amendment over here, that if you wish to use the whole 100% width of this page, then all you need to do, you need to get back to your project, and here instead of using a Jumbotron inside a container, we will be using this Jumbotron class on the top of this container, and we will be placing it right on the top of everything, and we will be pressing reload, and we can see that this is now 100% width. Now we have used the full 100% width of this page. We have placed the rest of the contents inside this div class container. And if you wish to continuing this no padding element, no padding selector name with your container, then you may continue or you may remove it, and you can see that 15 px padding properties, those are back. All we want here is a subscribe button to appear, and then we want here a paragraph to appear for the time being, and this is what we intend to do in our next part. So let's move on. Okay, now we have created two columns over here. Then all we need to do here, we need to create a row inside this container class, and then right beneath this h1 class we have created two more grids, such as this call_sm3 and call_sm9. These two blocks have been created. Now in this first part, all we are doing here, now inside this p tag, we are creating this paragraph. Press Ctrl S and get back to your project and reload, and now you can see that here a subscribe button has been produced, and here a paragraph is being created. Now if we want to make any kind of amendments over here, first of all let's get back to our mobile responsive view. So press Ctrl Shift M, and we can see here's the look, here's the subscribe button, and here's the hello cruel world, this writing. Now if we press this one, that means we are viewing in a 768 px, and we can see that all these contents, those are coming side by side. As we have placed over here that this will be a call_sm3, that means in this particular case a width greater than 767 px, all these contents, those will be coming side by side, and the same thing is being observed over here, and they are coming aside. Now let's press Ctrl Shift M again and get back to our original preview. First of all, I think we would like to change all these things, all these fonts over here. Select this paragraph first, and you can see that this is a Jumbotron P, and here all those characteristics are depicted over here. So in this particular case, if we write down as 1 EM, we can see that this is how it will look like. And in the same manner, if we write here color, then the color will be changed. So all we need to do, we need to copy this thing, get back to your custom.css, and here right beneath this Jumbotron we are pasting it and reload, and you can see this is the thing that we can see over here. This text alignment is been under a justified condition, and they have changed their font color, and if we press Ctrl Shift M, we can see that the same thing is happening over here. Now if we want to change this font family, then what we should do now? For say we are going to here, for say we are going to use this font family which is known as Roboto. All we need to do, we need to select this one, we need to copy this one, and in this index.html Now we can see that we have successfully changed all this font color, font size, text alignment, and in fact the font family. Now in the same manner, if we want to make some certain amendment over in this Hello Cruel World segment, then all we need to do